Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is April 18th. It's a Wednesday, 2018. All the snow that we had yesterday has melted off. The panels were iced up pretty good once again, so that was interesting. But we warmed up today. It's about 46 maybe, I think, as they said the high was going to be today. So definitely much better than it has been. But the wonderful thing is it's supposed to get snow starting tonight, and all day tomorrow is supposed to snow. But I'm hoping that that's the end of it. So we will see what happens. It is like the winter that just will not end. We have brought in the last 2 days before today, have brought in just absolute crap for power. I think we pulled 1.4 kilowatt hours yesterday. Now today, as overcast as it is, and we've still pulled in 2.8 kilowatt hours today. And this started today. I had cleaned these off this morning, but they had like a layer of ice on them, but that melted off pretty quickly as the temperature rose. And with the other panels, the bottom parts of there had like a icing on them. So I think it probably took a little bit longer. And I'm flopping this camera on, so I apologize. It took a little bit longer for that to get rocking and rolling. Okay, so I was actually asked to do this video, so I did a little bit of research on it, and I found it really, really interesting. And I'm going to give you my spin on it, and then I'm going to ask your guys your opinion of it. So, you know, it's kind of like, you know, we can all kind of go back and forth and stuff like this on the topic, and why I think things have happened, and I would like your explanations of what you guys think as well. So, getting right into the topic of today's video. Oh, wait, first of all, before I do that, let me do a correction real quick. Somebody pointed out to me, and I had my information wrong. Vince Foster, who was going to testify against Hillary Clinton, was not shot, I guess, twice in the back of the head. It was one gunshot in his mouth, okay? But, that being said, the day before he's set to testify against the Clintons, he supposedly commits suicide. Still not buying that. So either way, that's very suspicious. I know the Clintons have a tremendous amount of bodies in their wake. So if I am wrong, guys, I'm going to be the first one to come on here and make a correction and say I was wrong about something. So I apologize about giving you misinformation in yesterday's video on that topic. So that's my bad of not really doing the research first before I started talking about that. So I apologize, okay? So that being said, let's get into today's topic. Lots and lots and lots of holistic doctors are either disappearing or being murdered, okay? So, you know, or their deaths are being ruled a suicide, or they're found dead, or they just disappear. And so there's some research being done on this topic, and so, you know, people are speculating of why it's happening, and I'm going to give you my spin on why I think that it would happen. I think that getting back into holistic medicine is absolutely an awesome way of doing things. Mother Nature will provide us everything that we possibly need as far as medicines goes, you know, but the big pharmaceutical companies don't make any money if people are getting cured, okay? So what does it come down to? If I'm a big, huge, multi-billion conglomerate pharmaceutical company, and I want to see, here's the thing is, let's just, pharmaceutical companies' job is to not make you better, okay? They don't want to make you better, because if you get better, then you don't need their products, okay? That's the reality of the pharmaceutical companies. I mean, let's be realistic. Cancer, a great one, a good topic, right? I am a cancer survivor myself, okay? So, but cancer is big, big, big business, and the pharmaceutical companies make a tremendous amount of money off of not necessarily curing cancer. Now there's you know, people that have, you know, they can make money off of treating cancer is what they make money off of. So if there was a holistic way of treating that same type of cancer and curing that cancer, other than doing invasive stuff like cutting into your body, taking parts of your body out, or, you know, having different medicines that like radiation that is very, very damaging and toxic to your body, okay? Instead of doing that, if you could have a holistic approach to healing that cancer, the pharmaceutical companies are not going to make any money off of that. And I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist with this topic, okay? That's a straight up fact, okay? Now, being somebody that's had part of my body cut out of me, okay, from cancer, so I mean I speak from self-experience, okay? I'm not talking out of my wazoo when it comes to cancer. I could not talk on a topic of dialysis because I have not experienced that. But I have experienced cancer. I am a cancer survivor. I am very grateful to be here today, and my cancer doctor was awesome. Let me just say that to begin with, okay? She was fantastic. The plastic surgeon that did, made me look more normal, if you will, after they cut a big hole in me, after the surgeon was done. He did a fantastic job too. Do I have a great big huge scar on my back? Yep, I sure do, but guess what? I'm alive and that's all I care about. Now, had there been an alternative way of doing that at the time, would I have followed that avenue? Probably, okay? More than probably, most likely. But, I wasn't aware realistically of all that different options out there at that point. I just wanted the cancer gone, and I think that's how most people are, okay? So, getting back on the topic, I get sidetracked very easily, guys, and I do apologize. It's just my mind is always going in 10 different directions at the same time, so I apologize on that. But anyway, there's a lot of these holistic doctors that are disappearing, that are mysteriously committing suicide, supposedly, or are just being straight out murdered. These people are trying to help people. They want to make people better. They just don't want to give them a Band-Aid on a problem, and so that is a threat to the pharmaceutical companies. And could I see possibly pharmaceutical companies having teams of people that take care of these problems? Absolutely, because it is business, guys. Anything that is business is just like the oil companies. That's a big business. Pharmaceutical companies, that's a big business. Insurance companies, it's business, okay? And if they're going to have somebody possibly have cures, the way to take care of people or to help people, they don't want that. Just like with the CDC doctor that mysteriously drowned, when he was basically a whistleblower saying that, there was problems with the flu shot and how it was ineffective and stuff like that. That's a lot of money to, pharmaceutical companies with that flu shot. I mean, and, you go to your doctor and they're pushing that on you left, right, and center. Now, I will say this. This last year, work-wise, I did get a flu shot. I did not want to get a flu shot, but I was kind of almost forced into it, because if we did not get the flu shot, you would have to wear a mask for all the time while you were at work, and I wasn't doing that. But I will tell you this, that was the last year I will ever get a flu shot. I will never get a flu shot again. Even if that means not working as a nurse anymore, I am not doing a flu shot, and ever again. That was my last year of being basically coerced into doing the flu shot. My children never get the flu shot. They did not get the flu this year, and my daughter's in and out of school all the time, okay? So, we need to be able to build up our own natural antibodies to that. But, so, again, getting off topic, Ed, I apologize again, I'm sorry. Anyway, what is going on with this? Do you guys, and like I said, this is where I want you guys to give me your feedback in the comments. Do you guys think that there is something more to these mysterious deaths of all these holistic doctors? And some of them are pretty young. There was a female doctor that was like, she was like 32 years old down in Miami, and they called her like Mother Teresa is what they did, and she was brutally murdered, okay? And they basically said that she was targeted, okay? So why? If she was helping the people in the community, that the people in the community would not have done anything to harm that woman. So, so anyhow, I want your feedback on this. I want to hear what you guys have to think. What do you think about this topic? I mean, I think it's kind of frightening that these things are happening to these people, and they got anybody that's out there that is a holistic doctor, they got to be scared to death. You know what I mean? Realistically, they're probably scared to death. So, you know, there's such natural cures out there. I really truly believe that. Do I believe that they have a cure for cancer? Absolutely, I believe they have a cure for cancer. I think they've had the cure for cancer for a long, long time. But again, we're talking business, billion-dollar industry, treating cancer, not curing cancer. If I can make, like, here's an example, okay? If I can make $500,000 off of you treating your cancer with all the treatments and this, that, and the other thing, or I can make $5,000 with the cure. Well, that makes perfect sense which way they're going to go, okay? I mean, so here's the thing, guys. I want you to think. I want you to put on your thinking caps, and this is what a lot of these topics of these videos, that's what it's about, is to make you think. The possibility of this, the possibility of that, it makes you do the research. That's another thing too I want you to do. Go do the research. Go find out for yourselves. Don't just listen to me and say, oh yeah, you know what, I agree with everything he says. Or you don't have to, but it's like, go do the research. Find out for yourselves and think. Open your eyes. And that's a big thing that I want everybody to do. I met one of my subscribers yesterday. We met for lunch, and awesome guy. We're going to be talking some more, and we had a great conversation, and that was really, really cool. So, you know, I have met so many awesome people through this forum of doing YouTube, and it's really, really cool, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And there's great people out there, guys. It's finding these people, working with them, and having a game plan, you know. So anyhow, rambling away again. So I'm going to show you Buddy, who's out here wandering around. You guys have been seeing him. So I'm going to leave this off saying, remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. That's real, real important. And remember, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. And the only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can do it, okay? Have a great day. I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. I hope your weeks are going well. We're already halfway through the freaking week already. Amazing how fast the time is flying. So anyway, I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.